This is Rexa with your B2B Cambodia Market update for May 30th, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was up 2.33 points or 0.57%, closing at 408.08. The total trade volume was down with 54,576 shares changed in hand for a total value of 262 million real or over $65,000. On the main board, 4 stocks were up. Leading the market today was CamGSM, rising 0.83% or 20 real to 2,430 real per share, followed by Akleda Bank was up 0.58% or 40 real to 6,920 real per share. Grand Twins International and Sihanoukville Autonomous Port were also up. Only one stock was down. Hashtag Cambodia dropped 0.36% or 10 real to 2,730 real per share. Meanwhile, 4 other stocks on the main board remained flat. On the growth board, both stocks were up. JS Land rose by 1.85% or 50 real to 2,750 real per share, and DBD Engineering was up 0.46% or 10 real to 2,170 real per share. Akleda Bank once again recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 14,122 shares changed in hand at a total value of 97 million real or over $24,000, about 25.8% of Friday's trade volume. JQ Education recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 12,981 shares changed in hands at a total value of 26 million real or over $6,500, approximately 23.7% of May 30 trade volume. In other market news, Sihanoukville Autonomous Port reported an increase in total revenue but a decrease in net profit during the first quarter of 2025. The total revenue of Sihanoukville Autonomous Port were over 114 billion real, approximately $28 million, compared to the same quarter last year, which was up 17.8% or about $4 million. Meanwhile, its net profit dropped by 68.44% compared to the same period of 2024. From January to March 2025, its net profit recorded only 10.5 billion real, approximately $2.6 million. The reduction in net profit is attributed to the increase in uncertainty over Japanese yen's exchange rate. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to US dollars was slightly weakened to 4,005 real per US dollars, while the US index was down to 99.49. Looking at the global commodities, oil prices were on track for a second consecutive weekly decline on Friday, weighed down by expectations of another OPEC Plus output hike in July and fresh uncertainty after the latest legal twist kept the US President Donald Trump's tariff in place. Brent crude futures slipped 21 cents or 0.33% to $63.49 a barrel, while the US West Texas Intermediate crude fell 22 cents or 0.36% to $60.72 a barrel. The Brent July futures contract is due to expire on Friday. Gold prices fell on Friday and were headed for weekly lows amid a slight uptick in dollars, while investors awaited a key U.S. inflation report that may provide further insight into the Federal Reserve policy trajectory. Spot gold was down 0.4% at $3,303.51 an ounce. Bullion is down 1.6% so far this week. U.S. gold futures fell 0.5% to $3,300.70. Stock futures fell Friday morning as investors continue to navigate a volatile global trade landscape. At the time of Cambodia market's closing, the future tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average pulled back 31 points or 0.08%. S&P 500 futures fell 0.16%, while the Nasdaq 100 futures declined 0.21%. This was Rexa with your B2B Cambodia Market update for May 30th. Have a great weekend.